Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is the Eventlab Showdown. Every Sunday, I get all of the Eventlabs from this week's festival playlist together, play them, rate them, see which one I like the best. This week we have The Faulty Lamp, which is new to me, and XR Cosworth 01, which I have played maps from before. Here we are on Eventlab Island for the first one, M. Linden Circuit. Welcome to the Eclipse Motors Linden Raceway. This is the intermediate circuit, but please check out my creative hub for alternative layouts. So that's pretty cool. The Faulty Lamp, I guess, is their gamer tag. You can follow them on here. You can search up their stuff by putting that in for the creator. And we're going to win a Ferrari 458. So let's see what the category is. Track Toys S1 900. Yes. I like it. Let's sort by performance class, and here we go. I always use the Urban Rebel concept from Cupra. Not going to use it this time. We just used the NASCAR 2JZ converted back to a V8. Not going to use it. I think we've used this one, or did we use this one? Both are very cool, but the first time I loaded this up just a second ago, I accidentally smashed the A button all the way through when I was sorting, and I got this Vantage GT12, and it looks like I've changed it because it's all-wheel drive and it has Advans on it. So I'm guessing I was at and stopped at S1 898. So let's get in. Let's use it. I should have just went with it the first time that I hit it on accident, but I wanted to have that little bit of me picking the car, so we had to get back out. The wheels look good. It matches the color scheme. I don't think that's a livery. And this thing does have a V12 and sounds like, I don't know, something crazy. Sounds like the X999 class cars. Wait till you hear it. Sounds like the Ferrari FXXK Evo that I like to have in S2 998 Extreme Track Toys. I don't know why the Aston sounds just like a Ferrari, but who knows? Who knows these things? I like the weather. I like how the sun is kind of low in the sky, like it is here for me right now in almost winter. It's cold out. Kind of mirroring what I have on the in the real world, even though I'm indoors. This track is pretty cool. It is decorated, for lack of a better term. I like the tents on the infield. I like that the layout's crazy. It did say it was the intermediate one, so we're winding around. This thing not really getting a chance to stretch its V12 legs. I like that. We can cut all those corners. The Porsche is eating me up. Diving to the inside. It's going to take me 3 laps to probably get through all these guys. Oh, what is that? Dang it. Oh, okay. So what we have here is the classic... Oh, that's in your face. The classic Drivatar screw up towards the end of the lap. So they all just brake for no reason, and that's no fun. But it's also fun because I need to win this. It's good to know at the end of the 3rd lap we can just exploit that if we need to. Getting a little loose, even though it's all-wheel drive, but I like it. This thing's kind of, I don't know. It handles great for being all-wheel drive. How did I pull that off? Great balance. I really like this car. It's weird. It's not very fast. It's not like extremely fast like the Ferrari I was just describing is. But I like this track. It's a little fast for me to... There's so many checkpoints. It's too busy. There's so much stuff going on. I can barely talk to you guys and really, focus on what I'm saying. I like that part. That part's fun. The switchbacks. Maybe it does have a little bit of power. I don't know. I hear the sound of the V12 and I feel like I'm going to be, almost time traveling. Like some of those cars. I like how there's just weird... Did you see that back there? There's like weird pockets where there's not a place you can go, but it's there. I don't know. What's that for? Pictures? Is that pit road? Oh, no, that's the garage. That's where we got to work on it. We end up getting banged up out here. So you can get it kind of loose. Got it a little too loose too early. This place is awesome, and this car is awesome. I don't know. Oh, did you see that? There was a... almost like a Joker. There was like a... You see all the alternate routes here. This This place is crazy. See that right there? Like, that's what I'm talking about. For different ones, he has them blocked off, and wow. When you look at the mini-map, the course is kind of cool. It's like a wet spaghetti noodle you throw on the floor, but the end's met. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. It's fun to race. The corners aren't too crazy to hit. Here we are at the switchbacks again. This car's just dancing around. I love it. It is. I'm starting to feel a little heavy in the front. Maybe when the tires come on. Gets that way. When the grip increases, it's harder to drive. What? There's what I was talking about before. That little alcove. And there we are. Easy win. At the end of the lap, yeah, that's just crazy that they all slow down and don't know where to go. It's like, you guys work here. You know what I mean? You're supposed to know this place. Easy peasy, very fun. Great Eventlab. High marks. A nice racetrack. And finally, we have our second contestant here. XR Cosworth 01 presents City Slicker Circuit. Ooh, another circuit. After cresting the hills surrounding Guanajuato, you'll start barreling towards the town through twisting roads, testing every aspect of your car's tune. Now, I'm not knocking this guy's description, but this guy has some pros, you know what I mean? We get a super wheel spin if we are able to conquer this one and win A800 modern sports cars. At least it's not B700, man. I love it. That car does look good. Very cool. Very cars and coffee. You know what would be fun? I wish we could go back to previous themes of the festival playlist and play those over again. If we had like that kind of replayability, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever leave. Okay. This one here is so cool and so much fun. I want to use it. Oh, the Z Nismo. You know what? This car sounds so good. I'm trying to get out of my, oh, I just pick the same cars every time. Let's do it. And then maybe we'll modify it? No, not today. Look at this thing. Gorgeous. Fun. Too expensive. It makes sense that it's as expensive as it is for what it is, but it doesn't have affordability, you know? Doesn't matter. It's cool, and we're playing a game. Here we go. It looks good. Love the gray. Love the accents. Wow, does it sound good. And wow, is it slow at the beginning. Not too bad. We're staying with everybody. I'm going to get this thing banged up. I'm not going to role play that this is my actual car. We're actually just, yep, we're already getting into it with a 370Z. Oh God. Okay, hold on. I got to slow down. I'm going to try to get behind these guys. Catch that checkpoint. Everybody is bumper to bumper. Wow. We're really just following the road that's already here. So when does the circuit get here, guys? I know this is Mexico. It's got to be different than the Eventlab Island. You can't custom everything. We have other roads to contend with. So we've kind of got some barriers in place to make this a circuit. We got the nice overhead apex there. There's our nemesis, the Toyota Supra, powered by BMW. Cue one of those little Intel logos. It's what's inside. It's an old school reference, I guess, nowadays. Oh, that was what was that? I locked him up and couldn't do anything. Let's see if we can make a difference here. Oh, I'm also getting hit from behind, too, so that's cool. This is a real crash 'em up here. Wow. When you don't want to when you don't have one of those crazy maximized A800 just missiles, these are a little harder. This thing is rear-wheel drive. Let's go through and see what I would change. We're on the first lap still. I hate winding through 101 though. It sucks. Anyway. Traction is a little rough, but I don't want to go all-wheel drive with this because it doesn't make sense for this type of car. I thought we were going left there. That's my fault. So it would be nice to have, but it's almost like a mod. It's like something you shouldn't have for this car. So I would like to see wider tires all around and a better compound. That's what I would like to see. I don't think we need a lot more power, or we'd even be able to get more power. Just whatever we could get that would get us up to 800 in that category would be amazing. Little suspension. I think we've got the horsepower. Let me see. Ah! Yeah, my keyboard is over there. Okay, so we are 400 horsepower. 400 horsepower, and a Miata is just taking us to task. I had to kind of muscle him out of the way. It's fine. This is a big boy car. Anyway. Now it feels a lot better. Wow. Remember last time through here and all the cars that were here? See, the tires would help that too there. You're trying to brake. This thing has apparently great brakes, but we just slide. So first thing is compound. I would say definitely compound. Can we go up one? I'd like to keep it in the A's. We're not going crazy. We're not making this thing a monster. Oh, I love this track now. Now that I'm in some clean air, nobody around, you can kind of hoon this thing. So cool. Speaking of hoon, I would have loved to have seen what Ken Block, I mean, it just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't meant to be, but I would have loved to have seen what else he could have done with other manufacturers. His deal with Audi would have allowed him to do some different things, and he couldn't have like a full-on brand partnership. I believe all like the major unicorn and video cars kind of would have been Audis and VWs and Porsches, but I mean, you know, he couldn't have went as far as going to like Lambo, you know, doing something there. I don't know. It would have been so cool. But the reason it made me think of it was even something like this. Just seeing him hoon one of these, just a new one. But he wasn't much of a drifter. He wasn't much of a rear-wheel drive guy. He was the all-wheel drive. Yeah, getting pit maneuvered by the Miata with the monster wing. I don't know how I did that. Everybody caught back up to me. Not cool. TT. Getting it done. Okay. I know they will do the same thing that they did the last track and kind of lay up right near the finish, you know. So if I can't pass, I do have that. Somehow got him there. Maybe this thing has a lot of straight line speed. Am I pulling away? Not really. Doesn't matter. Here's the finish. Nice drift. Right through the finish. Okay. I have some things to think about here. If you're putting these two circuits up against one another, like I said, it's always hard to compare apples and oranges. Eventlab Island to Mexico, but I think I have my answer. And we get the Horizon Backstage Pass. Nice. Right when we're done here with this decision, we'll go check that out, vote on this week's stuff, and see if there's anything we want to buy. Now let's get into it real quickly. The faulty lamp, I loved that circuit. Up in Eventlab Island, you can kind of create whatever you want. Blank slate. We had all kinds of stuff through the infield. Not really having anything to do with this score, but there are alternative routes. Kind of reaching a little bit, and just the whole idea of it and having those alternate routes and all that as a package, that's amazing. Just this course on its own, I still think it clears XR just a little bit with the car choice. I know that's not necessarily up to them, but I had so much fun at that track with that car. And when a track is a track, I think it's better. This circuit here in Mexico, I did like it. My car choice was a little different. We ended up, like I said, hooning a little bit more than a tuned or modified track car would. Maybe that was the difference. I don't know. But I started to like it towards the end. But, man, these racers in this race were a lot more competitive because I was further down in the performance index. I could really feel it. But congratulations to both of those guys. featured creators in the festival playlist that everybody gets to see. Millions of people. Absolutely bonkers. So cool. Now let's move to the Horizon backstage. Do some voting. I already saw it on Twitter, on X. I need to go to the left, I believe. Backstage voting. And there you go. We saw that Audi in what we could have chose before the race, before we picked the Z. It was there. It was an option. I thought about it. And the Jag F-Type SVR. Over on this side, I don't really see... I hate that Alpine, whatever. It does run well, race well, but I just don't like the looks of it. It's not my style. And I'm not a Benz guy. I'm not a Jag guy. They sound really good, look really good. The F-Types are cool. But I really like that Audi. And I'm gonna vote left. I don't know. Does it even matter at this point? I don't think so. All right, back in here again, looking around. You can see the ones that have the backstage pass next to them. Oh, these guys made it in. Nice. I knew they would. So I bought another one of these. I bought this, and that's it. So I have 15 backstage passes. That's crazy. 1, 2. Let me count the cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you can't really get them all if you've won all the backstage passes and all that stuff. Let's get one today. Maybe 2. Let's go ahead and get another one of these because I've been thinking about driving it. I think mine's modified, so I want like a more stock one. I just want a chill ride. And, I don't really know. I think I'll wait on the next one. I want to go in and actually look at it. Whatever. Man, that is so cool. I really like how this car is. I kind of don't want to change it. And I think we'll leave it there for now. That thing is really good the way it is. I want to enjoy it how it is. It's just the feeling I have. It's like I have one in real life. I can just go drive. I don't want to mess with it. Real quick though, coming up on Wednesday, I don't think I'll have anything before that. I'm going to take some time off, enjoy myself. Hopefully you guys will as well. Catch up on the channel if you can. The daily challenges on Wednesday: strike a froze, take a photo, okay, blah. Good slidings we bring, earn 6 stars at drift zones. I came, I thaw, I conquered. Beat a ghost in rivals. I like it. I like the pun. I like the challenge. The chills are multiplying. Bank a skill chain with a skill multiplier of 5.0 or higher. I'm reading slow because I'm trying to read the title. These chills are multiplying. Why wouldn't it be these skills are multiplying? I don't know. Mercedes Benz. Tough. That would be another shirt if you guys like Mercedes for the holidays. Show up at your family's house, Mercedes Benz. That's fire. Okay. Earn 2 stars at the Mud Flows Speed Trap in any Mercedes Benz. I like that. Mud Flows sounds like we wouldn't normally take a Benz there. Interesting. Breaking the ice, complete a Horizon tour. That is so much for just a daily challenge. And then we already got, now that's just snowing off. Lord in heaven. Anyway, I've talked too long. I've held you guys here too long. Actually, maybe I'll break off one of these for a video on Monday or Tuesday. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow or whenever in the next one. Later.